Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio. And today, yep, I'm attempting another jelly print all in one go. That was Americana Writer white paint, just to add texture or something interesting to the background. But I don't think you see it at all. This is my third attempt at this, and my first one that I created for the Gina B. Aaron's design team is the only one that was a successful one-pole design. Now this one, I was thinking I could, if you've seen the other ones, you know I add these shapes to the center of the print after. This one I was thinking I could do the whole thing all in one go. I was being pretty ambitious and thinking this was going to work. Yeah, you'll see later, it doesn't. So I'm just applying different textures and stuff to try and make it look interesting. I did pick colors that I really like, as opposed to my last project, which went up a couple weeks ago, I think. I'll put a link to those other two videos below so you can see my, I want to say progress, but it's more like digression or something. Anyways, I really like how these turn out. I think I want to do a whole series, and maybe by the end I'll have it figured out. But anyway, so this is, it's all on this one. I believe I have some Daler Rowney paints that are in little pots. I got a whole case of them. They're student grade, and I got them for Christmas 2 years ago, and I just really haven't used them a lot, so I thought this would be a good way to use them. So that's why it's coming out on a palette knife, because they're all in these little pots. It's a fun little kit that I'm sure the person that gave it to me, I think it was one of my nephews, gave it to me. I'm sure he got it at Michael's. So you can find it there. So I was going kind of for a sky idea, so it's going from dark to light. You know how the sky goes from dark to light or light to dark? That was what I was trying to do. I think the reason this pole does not work is because I don't know if it's too many layers or it was just too much time and it dried really well. Too well. Trying to pull that out without messing the lines up. And just fix those edges. I really wanted some crisp edges, but I think I just take too much time to do this whole process. Maybe if I did what Dina Wakely does, where she leaves her leftover jelly plate on her journal overnight. Maybe if I left it overnight, it would stick to the paper and I could peel it up in the morning. That might be something I will attempt in the future. See if I can get the whole thing to come in one pole. Anyways, I didn't really care for those yellow blobs. It was very translucent too. So I thought I would just sort of go over them and make it sort of green and then just blot them a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Now we're going to add some green and white and just cover it all up. And still just making layers and layers and layers. So here I'm just adding another layer of interest. And that yellow is just too transparent. So we're getting some of my yellow craft paint. There we go. And some of the silver peeled off, so I'm reapplying it. Okay, so here it goes. We're going to put this on, and I press it for a long time. You don't see me press it the whole time, but I did. I really did. Okay, there it is. See? Thumbs down. I actually think most of it, well, a lot of it peeled up. I mean, kind of. But, yeah, thumbs down. So, I'm just taking some cardstock and pressing this, trying to lift it up. And pushing really hard. Sorry, my table really wiggles, and it's white, like nothing came up. So now I'm going to take some heavy body titanium buff titanium, and try it again, pressing really hard, rubbing, smush, 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 and yeah, nothing's coming up. I think I left it too long. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna get all the excess we can and call it good. So you didn't see me, all I brayered on was some blue craft paint and making a little texture. And yeah, we are gonna just plop that on there and cover that mess up. There we go. I'm a little happier with that background. So I do still want my silver in there, so I'm taking my plastic. I think this double ring is from some Scotch tape. And now we got to figure out how to get my triangles on there. On my previous one, I didn't get them in the center. This one I think I center pretty good. Yeah, I think this one works better. Alright, and there's my mask, and oops, see, I've got a little spot. Let's add some paint there. A couple of patches that I thought needed some help. I don't know if that's going to help it or not, but here we go. Yay! Well, yay-ish. We've got 3 triangles anyways. And we'll just go around with my Stabilo, and that'll make them pop out. I just keep spinning. Alright, and just create some shading with the water brush on the Stabilo. And that just makes those triangles look like they are floating above. I missed a spot. Alright, so I thought I would add, it needs more, it's always got to have something extra, so we're adding some stamping to this one. And I'm just putting authentic and discovery all over. And there we have it. See, it turned out okay. Tell me what you think. Did you like it? Do you like all that crusty texture that's going on there? I really kind of like that. Well, I hope you did like it. Please hit like if you liked it. Feel free to share it and comment. And if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.